Help spread love and feel the joy of giving back. During the 2023 Subaru Share the Love event at Beardmore Subaru, Subaru will donate $250 to the charity of your choice for every new Subaru purchased or leased. The ASPCA, Make-A-Wish, Meals on Wheels, the National Park Foundation, the Housing Foundation of Sarpy County, or Offutt Air Force Base's Airman's Attic. Plus, we will give an additional $100 locally to help even more. Go to BeardmoreSubaru.com to learn more. Submit charity selection by 1/12/24. Promotion ends 1/2/24. See Subaru.com for more details.
J360 Radio.
Hello, J360 Legion, and welcome to the J360 Mini Bites here on J360 Radio, hosted by J.M. Brady. I am your host, J.M. Brady. Let's get into it. Hey, how's it going, J360 Legion? What is up? Welcome to episode 165 of the J360 Mini Bites. Yeah, I know, it's Wednesday, and usually it's the J-Man show time, but things were kind of crazy this week, not to mention, we got a lot of projects on our plate right now. Things to get prepared for this week and stuff to come together for next week. So it's been kind of, let's juggle and get some things together, outside the usual stuff. So we kind of had to run with the alternative schedule this week. But I will be happy to let you know that the power play issue has already been taken care of, and the official number of episodes is 39. So that means when we go ahead and give you a new one later on this week, it will be an even 40. So I've also managed to take a look at the history of the show, not looking back at the older days when I started in 2000 and, good Lord, what was it, 2006 or something like that? No, it wasn't 2006, it was 2009 actually. But those episodes are gone. There's no way they'll ever be relevant again. And then I decided to reboot it in 2019. So with that all being laid out and everything, and the idea of what to do when playing co-op, or also running a tournament, or also doing single player games in addition to some casual games, we have a pretty set show here. So don't you worry about how that's all going down. If anything, it's all been solved, remedied, and it's ready to go. So if anything, just stand by for the Twitch and all. Another thing is, I hope some of y'all weren't put off by that teaser trailer. Yeah, that is a special event coming up. It's not coming up right now. As a matter of fact, we're still trying to figure out, what's a good release date for it. If anything, I just wanted to go ahead and drop that out there and not only test the algorithm to see, how many views it would get, but also to let you all know that it will happen either in late summer or let's say early fall, I want to say 2023. It's going to be pretty fun. So, just you're spending the evening with me, and lots of things go on with that. So you're just going to have to pay attention to see what unfolds. But there will be another beautiful evening because it's Jams Week. So you got Jam 66 coming along, and you also have a project conference. So isn't that amazing? You're getting all that stuff together in 1 week. I mean, the way it all turned out, you'll be excited to know who I interviewed for Project Conference, by the way. Ardenite, the legendary band themselves. Yep, they have made an appearance on Project Conference, and they are coming up this Saturday. And I was thinking about going ahead and doing a little bit, because I know, some of you guys want your Saturday nights. I know I want to try to, let's see, if we're doing a Saturday special or something, I might crank it up a little bit earlier to say, let's see, could it be 7 p.m. or could it be 12 in the afternoon? It really depends. But right off the bat, I'm thinking 12 in the afternoon would be pretty cool for that. So I'm making adjustments as we go right now. Hey, I've been busy, y'all. So I've been working on this stuff here and there. Not to mention, for those of you that use iPhones and use Apple Podcasts, you are in for a treat because I managed to find all the distribution for each and every single J360 radio show. It is, it's actually excellent good news. I'm still working out the bugs for it, but all that stuff is looking good, man, because all the shows are over there on Apple Podcasts. And you don't have to go too far or away to look them up or anything because they're all on the same channel, J360 Radio, right then and there for you guys. So, yes. After all this time, I didn't think that they had that, but it turns out that they did. And then not to mention, the way that distribution was working out, all episodes are present and accounted for. So if you use Apple Podcasts or whichever sort of syndication that you use, we are there. You just put in J360 Radio, all those shows just pop up, and including Soda, by the way. So it's just like amazing. If none of them pop up, send me an email at j360productions@outlook.com, okay? I really need to know about those things. It's important that any and all J360 Legion members and all let me know about this stuff so that we can go ahead and keep working this out. But, like a lot of hidden distribution has happened. And like, as I mentioned about the power play earlier, like I was ready to get you guys set for like the 20 run again. But it turns out that a lot of the older episodes that me and the gang made a long time ago were still relevant and apparent on YouTube. If anything, they were there, but they were kind of hidden. So I was like, oh my God. I really had to get that timeline straightened out. So that's pretty much where I was working on that. In addition to getting my ducks in a row for Project Conference too. And yeah, the J360 TV productions are looking very fabulous indeed. And I may have a little hidden episode in the works for next week. So you're just going to have to stay tuned to see what happens. But I like to say it deals with music. Oh, and speaking of which, we're going into April, so, yeah, keep the April Fool's joke to a minimum, damn it. Nah, I'm teasing. Have a good time with it, just don't hurt nobody, as per usual. And, of course, like I say, you got Project Conference 4 happening on that day, and then you have, you don't have another power play until Sunday. So let me go ahead and just categorize this right for you all so we can go ahead and tie this together. You have the mini bites happening right now. You have the J-Man show happening tomorrow. You have jams happening on Friday, Jam 66 if you will. We are doing it, baby. Climbing that ladder. And then, of course, you have Project Conference 4 with Ardenite happening on Saturday afternoon. And then you also have, let's see, what do we have on Sunday? We have the J360 Power Play 40 happening on, Sunday at 10 p.m. All other shows are happening at 10 p.m. Eastern, but the Project Conference episode is happening at 12 noon on Saturday. So it's very interesting. And keep in mind, usually when we do certain shows where we record them and all, they pop up on the YouTube first. We're not at that Twitch affiliate level where we can do VODs and stuff, but don't you worry. I got plans for that. Oh, we shall see what's going to happen next. Trust me, it's going to be pretty awesome. But as I sit here, guys, I'm just like very stoked about where all this stuff is going next. And not to mention, like, I got another special thing happening for you all. I wish I could go ahead and reveal that right now. I wish I could go ahead and do it, but nope. You're just going to have to wait. But lots and lots of updates are in gear, and I'm just riding it out, Not to mention, like, we are still working on the Discord function, and that's looking beautiful, by the way. So, here's what we'll do. We'll build it as we grow and all. And those that are already on the Discord, if you maintain it, you can see it grow as it goes through the motion. I'm not hiding anything right now, so it's like, just see what's going on and just be like, is that you over there? It's like, you damn right it is. Yeah. And I'm looking forward to the next few interviews that are on Project Conference. And speaking of which, for those that are coming up in April, you will be getting an email from me soon enough. An email will discuss everything that we're going to go through, all the layouts, everything that's on point. We're just going to have fun with this, okay? So yeah, you just keep that in mind. For those of you been asking me about Jam 66, yes, tomorrow is the last day. So, if you have tracks that you want to put on the show, or if you have a friend or something like that that's a musician that could use some airtime, go on ahead, email at j360productions@outlook.com. Really spread the word, help the show grow, help the network grow, and all, a little call to action, if you will. That's the only way we're going to make it together. We're the tribe, so this is how it's all going down. And of course, like, download, and subscribe to each and every single one of these outlets. It doesn't matter where you listen from entirely, but if you want to capture this stuff live, if you want to experience all the J360 shows live, come here to Spreaker.com/user/J360 Radio, and I guarantee you'll get it right there at the same time for everybody. Speaking of which, though, there is another little monetization plan I'm working on. But all in all, though, I'm still building it as I go. You're just going to have to wait and see how this all rolls out. So, this should be a teaser episode, if anything, right? Well, it is a 15-minute podcast. What do you expect? And usually, if everything's all good, we ain't got to worry about that whole 15 minutes, now do we? Oh, man. Oh, speaking of which, those of you that would like to start calling in on shows and stuff, remember the J360 hotline. That's 240-903-1634. All right? So, yeah, I've been doing the interactive show for quite some time, and it's still in the one-shots label, but for those of you that have been looking forward to another one of those, yes, that is going to happen soon. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. But anytime you guys want to start doing those kind of things, just stay tuned. You're going to see a lot of great stuff happen on this network from here on out. Oh, and another thing, YouTube now has podcast listings. So, guess what that means? A lot of those J360 shows that landed over there, they have the podcast labeling to them. So, yep, even on YouTube, you can kind of help out that way as well. So, it's very interesting. And hey, like, share, subscribe, comment, whatever. Feel free to engage. I mean, don't be shy. It's going to be beautiful what we're all creating together. And this is just another side of the new endeavors. I mean, I'm just loving how this spring cleaning is coming together. I wouldn't be surprised if we were on Pandora at this point. And you know what? I think I got an email from Sirius XM too. I'm going to have to go check. But yeah, that's like a lot of news coming in. So we just got to keep chugging along. Chugga, 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 chugga. Toot, toot. Speaking of which, Major Payne is on Prime right now, so I'm going to go watch that in a little bit. But all in all, though, guys, it's just been spectacular so far. A little wild, a little crazy, but you know what? Like I say, hey, I thrive in chaos. And I know a lot of you all do. And it's just been phenomenal how everything's grown so far. And I'm looking to see it really, really peak up there again. You know what I mean? So just got to keep on climbing. A lot of people ask me about like Twitter and a lot of these social media networks. Speaking of which, since they're all trying to do the pay-to-play kind of issue, I'm just trying to figure out like which way to go with. But at the same time, I remember when I said I'm willing to let all that stuff go, and I'm thinking about letting Twitter go, but we will see. Even though I'm already like verified and all that crazy stuff, like it's just the way they're going about it. It's really stupid, but what do you expect? I mean, things haven't been right since that man walked through there with that sink. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, after all, like, I was okay with the idea of like, people actually paying to get verified in theory, such as like, that way nobody can flaunt around about that blue check BS. But nowadays it's making it seem like it's a requirement for you to meet and engage and grow your networks, along with the way they were messing with the Twitter API there for a little bit. It's just like, no. And then there's the whole issue with like AI art going on. See, I have used it before. I'm sure those of you that have been paying attention have seen where I put the no AI art sign up there. I say no to the over-reliance of AI. Because for some reason, like, when you over-rely on things, that's all you're going to know after a while. And then, like, when something else comes into play, you're going to be worried about that. Because, see, we as complex as we are, we're very simple about things as humans. And it's like, why not have both? Why not utilize the skills that you have in addition to working with AI too, and Tandium, like all that kind of stuff, like just work together. But it's something I'm going to have to explain to you all on the J-Man show tomorrow. And then there's a lot of crap going on in the news that I really got to shine a light on or throw in my responses about. It's really ridiculous. But all in all though, hey, stay tuned and keep riding this wave with me, okay? I'm loving this journey with you all, and despite all the crazy stuff I say, I do respect a lot of y'all, and if you're still here, it's always cool to see. Okay? But all in all, J-Man's got to get up out of here. Y'all take it easy, all right? I'm signing off. Peace.
round two. Name something that's not boring.
A laundry? Ooh, a book club. Computer solitaire, huh?
Ah, oh, sorry, we were looking for Chumba Casino. That's right. ChumbaCasino.com has over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.